I woke up when the SMS reached my telephone last night telling me that air pollution where I live in Newcastle had exceeded the national health standard. We had an air pollution event going on for PM10. PM10 is particles of up to 10 microns in diameter. They're really small particles that you can inhale. They give asthmatics asthma attacks. They sometimes put people in hospital. If you live with elevated levels of particle pollution like this, your life is shortened. And it's a real worry. I started getting these SMS alerts because I live in Newcastle and we have a lot of coal dust. People in Newcastle wipe it off their houses, we vacuum it out of our ceilings. And people with respiratory problems like asthmatics, old people, kids, have more of a health problem from air pollution in Newcastle and the Hunter because we're living with such a lot of coal mining and coal trains. I live near the coal line. I was worried about air pollution, so I did a Google search for air quality alerts, and it shows you that the EPA in our state runs a network of monitoring stations. There's 17 of them up and down the Hunter Valley, and they all feed into this website, and the website will generate alerts like this one whenever the air pollution goes over this level. People up in Singleton are right in amongst the coal mines, and they get so much more pollution even than us. You can see here in the one night where I got that one alert, people in Singleton got 2, and the previous couple of days there's 3, 4, and the days before that here's Musselbrook. That's another town in amongst the coal field, and they're living with a lot of coal dust just like us. They get more alerts than us. Here we've got an exceedance of the health standard for particle matter that's 2.5 microns in diameter. It's even smaller, and it's again it causes all kinds of respiratory and cardiovascular problems. When I get one of these, here's another one from Newcastle. That was last week. PM10 standards were exceeded again on Saturday night. The question that comes to mind for us is, how's this affecting me? And you can read about that on the EPA website, all of those health problems. But the bigger question is what's being done about it. We've had more than one of these a day. Here's another one for Newcastle. In the last couple of months, in the last year, we've had hundreds of these air pollution alerts, and yet the EPA is considering right now giving the thumbs up to an expansion of the coal export industry. We've got a 4th terminal proposed in Newcastle that would increase the amount of coal going out through Newcastle to 330 million tonnes a year. That's 3 times as much coal as is mined and exported through Newcastle right now, and it's hard to believe. How can any government look at these? How can the industry look at this? And I'll just look at this and give the thumbs up to a new coal terminal for Newcastle. That's crazy.